Otomedius Excellent for the Xbox 360. I wasn't sure what to make of this game at first. I thought, okay, here we go. Some crappy game that uses gratuitous amounts of cleavage to sell it. Turns out I got it half right. Actually, in reality, what we have is a pretty good game that uses gratuitous amounts of cleavage to sell it. Otomedius Excellent is a very solid 2D side-scrolling shooter. What does a 2D side-scrolling shooter have to do with cleavage? Well, think about it like a guitar magazine. These magazines often have a picture of some attractive woman on the front because it helps the magazine get noticed on the newsstand shelf, and it helps them appeal to their target audience of teenage boys and young men. But anyone who would buy a guitar magazine hoping to be titillated by what's inside is likely to be quite disappointed, as the focus of the magazine is not pictures of women, but guitars. Likewise, yes, Otomedius Excellent features female characters with ridiculously large breasts and outfits that show off as much of these breasts as possible. And yes, this helps get the game noticed and appeals to the game's target audience of teenage boys and young men. But anyone who buys this game solely for the titillation factor is going to be sorely disappointed, because the focus of this game isn't about breasts, it's about classic 2D shooting action. Although the game is 2D, the graphics are all rendered with polygons, which gives the game a really slick, modern feel. I like that, unlike a lot of vertical shooters, the graphics are designed to make full use of a widescreen television display. Ironically, I feel that most of the best graphics are in the game's early levels, such as this level here in the city, which looks absolutely amazing. I'm not sure which city they're depicting here, but if I had to guess, I'd say it's Yokohama. There are a variety of power-ups to be found in the game, and at the beginning, in addition to choosing your character, you're given a few choices regarding what kind of shots the power-ups will give you. This invites you to replay the game using different combinations of power-ups to see which ones work best. Although at times there can be lots of bullets and enemies on the screen at once, I wouldn't put this game in the same category as the bullet hell shooters like Garuda 2, which I reviewed previously. This is a descendant of Konami's Gradius series, which delivers a more traditional 2D shooter experience. This is not the first Otomedius game, as it's a sequel to Otomedius Gorgeous. But since, at least as of this review, I haven't played Otomedius Gorgeous, I can't give you a comparison. The sound effects are your fairly standard bleeps and bloops for the most part, coupled with some nicely placed voiceovers. The music is a full orchestrated score, and while I admit it's not particularly memorable, at least it helps give an epic feel to the game.
Force. 大宇宙の破壊の力なり、バクテリアンに敵対する者たちよ、等しく滅びを与えようぞ。滅するがよい。全艦隊反応消滅しました。我々ではダークフォースに対抗できません。時空を過去に遡り。
Be warned that, like many games of this style, the game clocks in rather short. Using unlimited continues, I was able to play the whole game from start to finish in under an hour. However, the point of a game like this is to replay it, trying to get the best score possible, and also to replay it on harder difficulty settings and try to see how far you can get without continuing. If you're looking for a shooter that combines modern graphics and sound with old school gameplay, and you're not offended by absurd amounts of cleavage, then you really should check this game out, as it's a lot of fun to play. Otomedius excellent for the Xbox 360. It really is excellent. I'm the Expanded Gamer in Asia. Thanks for watching.